Welcome back to Kids Church this week. Do you know what special day it is today? That's right, it's Mother's Day, a day that we can celebrate our amazing mothers who do so much for us. So today we have a very special day planned. We're going to do some singing, we're going to hear about a woman who was a mother in the Bible, and we've even got an amazing Mother's Day themed craft for us. So let's go!
Called Savior. Have you heard of His perfect love? Have you heard of the one in heaven? Have you heard how He gave His Son? 'Cause I have found this love. I believe in the Son. Show me your way. Jesus, you are my best friend, and you will always be. Nothing will ever change that. Jesus, you are my best friend, and you will always be. And nothing will ever change that. I believe in the one called Savior. I believe He's the risen one. I believe that I'll live forever. I believe that my King will come. 'Cause I have found this love. I believe in the Son. Show me your way. Jesus, you are my best friend, and you will always be. Nothing will ever change that. Jesus, you are my best friend, and you will always be. Nothing will ever change that. 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 Jesus, you are my best friend, and you will always be. Nothing will ever change that. Jesus, you are my best friend, and you will always be. And nothing will ever change that. You will always be, forever you and me. Oh, nothing will ever change. Jesus, you are my best friend, and you will always be. And nothing will ever change that. Jesus, you are my best friend, you are my best friend, you will always be. And nothing will ever change that. And nothing will ever change that. Nothing will ever change that. You will nothing will ever change that. Nothing will ever change that.
Hey, happy Mother's Day. Have you had fun with your mum this morning? Have you given or made your mum something special? I got given this wonderful beanie one year. It's very warm. And another year, my boys gave me this scarf. Can you see my scarf? I had great fun in that. And another year, I got this given to me. And I've had photos and photo frames with my boys with teddy bears. And one year, I even got given a hairbrush, and I've still got it. But my favourite present of all was one year I made this pop-up card with Caleb when he was about 3. But you know what the funniest present I ever got? Are you ready? Because I love pink, I got a big pink box. Very funny. It had some pink things in it, like a ruler and a pen that were pink and some scissors. And I've still got my pink box, and it was about 10 years ago. I hope you're having a great time with your mum. Pop some photos on our Facebook page for us so we can see you and your mum.
Happy Mother's Day! We love you!
Dear Mom, I think that you're awesome. And no matter how messy it gets, or how crazy I can be, you have always been there for me. I know this whole mom thing can be really tough sometimes. You must really worry about me. Just know that you're really making a difference. I think you're out of this world. You always know how to fix any problem. It doesn't matter if it's big or small. You teach me something new every day. Actually, it seems like you know everything. Sports, space, art, music, science. You really can do it all. You make the hardest job in the world look easy. And I love you. Happy Mother's Day. Happy
Mother's Day.
We love you.
Hi everyone.
We love you, Mama. We love you, Momo.
Hey guys, welcome to my kitchen. It's where the magic happens. And right now I'm going to show you some really great pro tips for your Mother's Day brunch. I love a good eggs benny. And so now I'm going to show you how to make the perfect hollandaise sauce. You're going to need a whisk and you're going to need some butter, which we're going to melt in a second. But I'm going to show you how to separate egg yolks. So I have this cool little apple corer. If you just crack the egg over the apple corer and aim for the middle, it should stay. Okay, so this recipe uses about 250 grams of butter, which I'm melting in a pan, and it also needs 4 egg yolks. So grab your whisk and be prepared to whisk, whisk, whisk as fast as you can as we add those egg yolks. And then you'll need a little bit of lemon juice to finish off at the end. Okay, so my butter has melted. Once you've used that apple corer to split the eggs from the whites, you can now start adding them. So whisk, whisk, whisk. I put all my egg yolks in a little container so I can just add them little by little, one by one. And we want to whisk as much as we possibly can. Don't stop even when you think it's had enough, and add those egg yolks one by one. If it starts looking too hot, turn it down or take it off the heat and you can still whisk them in.
Still whisking.
It's getting thicker dough, so don't stop. Just when it looks like it'll never come together, add that little bit of lemon juice and it should be silky smooth by the end of it.
Now I've put my pot of boiling water on the stove for my poached eggs, so let's get on to those next.
Okay, once the water's boiled, turn it down to a simmer and then grab your egg. You're gonna just crack it straight into the pot.
Doesn't have to be pretty.
So just let it simmer there for a few minutes to make the perfect poached egg. Okay, time to put the toast in and time to take the egg out. You can tell it's done when you have a look at the egg and there's no clear stuff left, it's all turned white. And if you give it a bit of a poke, it moves, but it's not super hard. If you want to make it super special, add some bacon and save those egg whites for later and you might make an omelette. Last tip, if your hollandaise sauce separates and it kind of looks like bits of eggs just floating around in butter, not to worry. Grab those egg whites and just add a little bit just at the end.
And it should pull everything together again, so it's not a disaster.
Just keep adding egg whites until it gets smooth and creamy and it turns into something that looks like hollandaise sauce again. Okay, here we go. We'll finish off with the hollandaise sauce. I've got my eggs, bacon, toast, the perfect Mother's Day brunch. Happy Mother's Day, Mum!
Hey kids, are you ready for our craft? I know I am. So what you'll need is a piece of paper. With that piece of paper, what you want to do is fold it in half. Once you've folded it in half, grab a pen or a pencil, place your hand on the paper and trace around it. What you want to make sure is that your thumb and index finger is right on the edge of that creased line. Once you've done that, grab some scissors and cut it out. You might need someone to help you with this because it can be a little bit difficult. Once you've cut it out, you can unfold it, and on these hands, you can write whatever you want to your mother. Happy Mother's Day, some things that you love about her, or some things that you're thankful for, or you even might like to write a little prayer to God about her. This is mine, and I can't wait to see yours. Have fun!
Happy Mother's Day. I got my gift from my mum, and I'm about to wrap it up with her favourite wrapping paper. I really hope she likes it.
Hi, there's a story in the Bible in 1 Samuel chapter 1 that you can look up about a lady named Hannah. I'm dressed a bit like Hannah, and she prayed and asked God to be a mum. She really wanted to have a baby, but she couldn't. So she went to the temple one year and she prayed and she met Eli the priest, and he said, God will grant you your wish. And you know what? A year later, she went back with a baby because God answers prayer and He answered her prayer. You can have a look on our Facebook page at WBC Kids and Family and you'll see there's lots of activities that you can download about Hannah and Samuel, her baby, and also about Mother's Day. So you can have some fun, print them off and do some puzzles and some craft activities. Have fun.
It's King Julian. I'm so excited. King Julian. WBC families. I'm so excited. Mother's Day. Oh, I like to move it. I like to move it. Have a great Mother's Day. Make sure you spoil her. Give her lots of food. It's so fun.
There in the valley, I have all that I need. When fear is surrounding, your love guarding me. Goodness and mercy have never forsaken me. Oh, you've gone before me, you've scattered my enemies. I'll rest in the hope of your promise. You are good and your love, it will never change. No, you never change. I am found in the midst of your presence, where your grace will pursue me for all my days. For all my days. Covered by your shadow, in your arms I am free. Won't worry about tomorrow, your light is leading me. Goodness and mercy have never forsaken me. You've gone before me, you scattered my enemies. Oh, yeah. I'll rest in the hope of your promise. You are good and your love, it will never change. No, you never change. I am found in the midst of your presence, where your grace will pursue me for all my days. For all my days. Because of who you are, because of what you've done, death has lost its grip on me. I won't fear the night. You have brought me life. By your blood I am redeemed. Because of who you are, because of what you've done, death has lost its grip on me. I won't fear the night. You have brought me life. By your blood I am redeemed. I'll rest in the hope of your promise. You are good and your love, it will never change. No, you never change. I am found in the midst of your presence, where your grace will pursue me for all my days. For all my days. Oh, yeah. For all my days.
Hey kids, unfortunately that's the end for today. Don't worry, we'll be back next week. Make sure you go find your mum and tell her you love her and say Happy Mother's Day. See you next week. God bless you.